And through the process of collecting rolling papers, you learn rolling papers. You learn the history of them because you're collecting. Where did this one come from? What is that one? How old is this one? Why is this one different from this one? You learn a whole bunch of information, just like any collector of anything does. You know, stamp collector can tell you anything about the fucking stamp, the way to glue every little thing about it. And it's the same thing with us rolling paper collectors. Mm-hmm. So now where that comes together is in '93, I did a class project while I was still in school on, you had to open up a local business, like a fake one for the school. And mine was to open up a local smoke shop because there was not a good one in town. And I wanted a place where I could get my clove cigarettes, where I could get pipes and bongs and all the different smoking stuff. And like it was, in doing the research, it was so clear that the town needed it so badly. And I was so scared that someone else was going to do it that I decided I had to do it. Because it was always a dream of mine. I had to do it. I had to do it right then. I couldn't even wait a fucking day. So I went around trying to find stores for lease. No one would lease to me. I'd write notes and put them under the storage doors once a week. If you ever want to sublet your place, you ever know anyone who's renting it. And I did this once a week till finally I got a call from this little rundown shop where the ceiling was literally like coming down on an angle. It was fucking falling down, rotting. Hey, it was a record shop. We're closing up. If you want to take over the lease, that'd be great. Cool. So I take over this lease. It was like $400 a month. And I open up my little store. No idea what the fuck I'm doing. No clue. But I knew that the town wanted this store. And I guess that's all that really mattered. Mm-hmm. So what I did was what I call Tom Sawyer's white picket fence theory. So people would come into the store as I was trying to open it. I named it Knuckleheads after one of this old Harley that I've been working on, which is a Harley Davidson Knucklehead. It's a type of engine. Mm-hmm. And I had this really cool logo of a motorcycle turning into a pipe. I had my friend draw it up. It was so cheesy and cool. I sold everything I owned except for a $500 van and this piece of shit Harley Davidson that I built myself that always broke down that I would have sold for parts, you know. But no, I held on to those two things and got my store open. This fucking van, man. It literally, the doors were like rusting off. On the back, there was I don't know why, because I got it for $500. There was a painting of a rat, and someone had made it look like the rat was peeing, and I just left it. So I'm driving around with this, we call it the piss man, the rat man. We're like, just keep going, man. It's working. Yeah, just keep going. So, and then in order to save rent so that I could afford to do this store, I moved into my friend's storage shed, a little metal storage shed behind his house. And in the morning, he would have to unlock the door for me to go in and use the bathroom. If he didn't, I would have to pee on his lawn. I would have to jump over his lawnmower to get into my bed. And I still talk to this guy to this day because it's really good for me to ground myself to say like his name's Mike Kleinman. I'm like, Mike Feinberg. Sorry, Mike Feinberg. Mike Kleinman is a different one. Mike Feinberg. I'm like, Mike, that really happened, right? He's like, yes. Why did I have to jump over the fucking lawnmower? He goes, because I couldn't put the lawnmower behind your bed because then we couldn't get it out. So I had to put the lawnmower in front of your bed. And if you stepped on the lawnmower, you would get leaves all over your feet. So you used to jump over it into your bed. Like, oh yeah, thanks, man. He's like, I gave you a little thing to clean the lawnmower, but you didn't clean. I'm like, oh, thanks. And so that's where I was living. And I got the little store open. Again, no clue what the fuck I'm doing, Javier. No clue. But I also knew enough to know that I didn't know. Yeah. So people would walk into the store, and as a kid, I was a fan of Tom Sawyer, all the Tom Sawyer book things, and they would say to me, oh my God, you're opening up a smoke shop. Are you going to carry, let's say they said dugouts, right? And I'd be like, yes. They'll be here in 2 weeks. What's your favorite one? I want to make sure I have the one coming that you really like. And then they would tell me all about their favorite one. I'd be like, cool, man, no problem. I got you. Just come back in 2 weeks. It'll be here for you. I promise. I'll even give you a special price. And they would leave. I called every fucking phone number I could find until I got it in there and got their product. They came in, there it was. And because what I knew was that I didn't know. So if one dude wanted it, likely there were 2 or 3 or 5. And the store exactly mirrored what the community wanted. Instead of mirroring what I wanted to put, oh, you want this, you want that. No. Switch it up. What do you guys want? Let me give you what you want. And that completely worked. And the store was a huge success.
Strategy.